Yeah, welcome. This is going to be an interesting one. This is Vietnam Mission 7A Alpha. It is a air offensive, an air assault, offensive mission. We have large landing zone. Now, this was automated when the board was set up. So uh, center card has to be landing zone capable. Select two of the face-up cards landing zone capable randomly as a second and third. So this was all done automatically during the setup. So here's landing zone 1, center card 2 and 3. And notice these are hot zones. We got hot landings taking place. We got A's, meaning the very first one is going to be automatic. Wasn't a ton of other setup other than the fact that I did get to make a registered target. I chose this hill. And just because of it can see us so many different places, and setup. So I ultimately chose to bring. We do have the. Let's see. We got the artillery FOs coming with us. I chose to bring the 60 millimeter mortar with us. I attached that to the third. I attached this to the first, the FO to the first. Each of these can bring 3 steps. The units I did not bring, I mean, I ultimately couldn't bring these. So I chose to bring 4 weapons teams. So there are 6 total. So I've got 4 weapons teams, and I've got, out of the 9 squads, I've got 6 of the squads. All of my HQs and so forth. So they're coming in hot. I put the CO with the second, I put the first sergeant with the first, and I put the XO with the third platoon. I did give each of these guys white phosphorus, thinking we can maybe pop that, maybe, when we land. Although we can't do it when we land, now that I think about it. Other thing to note, we do have in this mission, as an attachment, where is it? We've got the 10 Hueys coming in, the UH-1s, but we've also got 2 gunships that we can call in. So that's 10.8.5. Now we've seen this rule before. I never remember it. So let's go real quickly just so we can recall 10.8.5. So these are the attack helicopters. They can be called in with an attempt to call for fire in the same way as an airstrike, including marking the target. If the attempt is successful, you have activated a flight of 2 attack helicopters. Place the 2 counters on their pending side. 2 attack helicopters can be flipped to their active side at any time during the AT combat and vehicle phase. Only 1 flight of attack helicopters can be in play at any one time. In the same way as moving a vehicle, resolve. So if both survive undamaged, yep. So we gotta do a call, and calling them in. The FAC. So we got the FAC, and I did not see the FAC. That's very interesting. Oh, that's the airborne FAC. Yeah, that's the airborne, which comes in via event. So we are able to then call him in via the artillery FO, the CO, and a platoon HQ can even call them in. So one thing I think I'm going to do, I'm going to make one change. So one thing I noted that I did not realize, I'm going to actually take some smoke from the second and give it colored smoke and give it to the CO just in case he calls somebody in. And these guys each have got some smoke. But I need to fix the mod. Colored smoke, red, green, yellow, and purple, you get 2 permission. I've only been doing 1. So that's a little bit of a change. So with that, I think we're ready to get started. Let's see, is there anything else? I don't think so. So when we look at this, This is an offensive mission, no HQ event. There is no friendly command phase because everybody's up in the air except we do have a friendly command phase. There's no activation segment. We get to draw for each of our commanders, each of our HQs. So the CO is a veteran and is no contact. So he has 4 and he'll bank them. The first platoon is also veteran. He gets 4. No contact. The second platoon is green, so he basically gets what he gets here. Oh, he gets 4 as well. And he max save and normal visibility for green is only 3. Third platoon gets 3 because he is also veteran. I think, yep, veteran. And then these guys just get 1 because they were not activated. So that's what they're landing with. We could draw for, and we will draw for, so we get 2 general initiative, nothing happens, no capture, no retreat, so AT combat, so we're bringing them in. So looking here, the second is these first 3. So I'm going to bring these 3 in to landing zone 1. Is that where I'm doing it? No, I'm bringing those into, they're coming into the village. Yep, I think that's where I'm going to land the second. And that includes the CO. Now, the first is 14, 21, 22, 23, and 20. 14, 21, 22, and 23. So 14, 21, 22, and 23. So 4 of them are coming in. And we're going to land them. We're going to land them here. And then these 3 are landing in the other one. So nobody's shooting at them yet. So let's get them here. So this is 11, 12, and 13. So that's 11, 12, and 13. So all of these guys are exposed. I'm just going to put 1 exposed marker down for the whole group. And the whole group generates a total of 9 friendly steps. All right, so then we've got 24, 30, and 31. So we're going to get these guys, basically all of these guys are coming over here. All exposed, coming in hot. And then the last one of the remaining 4. So we will do this, and I'm just going to put them all over here and bring them in one big chunk. And then we get the hot landing. This is when, whoa, oh yeah, okay. Had myself confused, but for no reason. All right, so these guys, oops, these guys are all exposed. Everybody's exposed for me, effectively. All right. So we have landed. No fire mission updates, so potential contact. We've got 3 of them, 3 A's. So which one goes first? So it's going to be top left, so 1, 2, 3. Number 1. So it's the middle card. This is 3rd platoon. So 3rd platoon is where we're starting. A. So 2, package 3. So PCA package 2 is 3 spider holes, squad and a squad, both in foxholes. So the first thing I want to do is see a 1 through 10 to see that's a 7. So you'll notice over on the placement that's going to be max line of sight. We basically have got 2 squads. They're A's, so they have 6 ammo. They also get RPGs. I'm remembering that this time. Actually, I'm giving them 5 because they're each going to fire. And each squad and RPG team, they get a 1-shot P40. So 2 1-shots. Okay. A 1-shot and a 1-shot. Now, and they're in foxholes. Yep. So that's what those look like. Now the question is, where do they go? So the first one here, we're drawing a 1 through 8, reshuffling. 4. 4 is right rear. Well, you know what? So this is assumed to be level 1. So they are going to be here, right rear. Unspotted. Firing at us with automatic fire. So they're firing at us. So that's the first one. Now the next one, 5, rear. You know, okay, well that's actually coming through. So this is good. Just cleared a card because he is here, because this guy's clear. They are firing through this card, so this goes away. That is not. So PDF and unspotted. And effectively now they also have a crossfire on this card. So we have contact, meaning whichever the next one is, we've got 2. So it's the second one, so it's down here. He's drawing 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Couldn't get that lucky. All right, so there's 7. So we're drawing again. 2. It's the exact same thing. We got the exact same thing. Now let me make sure neither of these were placed in a village. Yeah, so we're not checking for better cover. You get their RPGs. Oops. Ammo, RPG. Ammo. RPG. Foxhole, foxhole. Now let's see where these guys go. All right, so 1 through 8. A 1. Front. So, going to be right there. Whew, we landed hot, didn't we? Unspotted. It's going to be rough, man. Automatic. Again, these guys are unspotted. Okay, and then 3, right side. So they can't be right side because that would put them there, and they can't be on the same card. So let's draw another card. 5 is rear. So they are going to be, let's see what we got. It's not a hill, so that is, so these guys are in the elephant grass. Unspotted. Firing. And we have crossfire. We now are engaged, meaning the last one gets 5 draws. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we be this lucky? 5. There we go. That guy has nothing. So, no pinned recovery, so we're just checking combat effects. Now, this could get ugly. On a hot landing, it does. So, if we look at this, the -2, +2, they wipe each other out. So basically, all of these guys have a -2. So we got 5 -2s. So first one, CO's hit. He is a veteran. Well, he just flips to his fire team side. So that's a pretty good result for that guy. Third platoon, -2, also hit. He is a litter team. He is a vet. Well, let me rephrase that. He was a vet. He is now a litter team. And pinned. I'm going to put him over here. Next one. -2. All right, well, we just have a pinned. Weapons team, -2. Pinned. All right, well. Next one, -2. He is hit. Veteran. Casualty and paralyzed. That is a doozy of a hit. So one of the changes made in the mod recently is when you have a two-stepper and you say pull a lat team, it's going to actually pull 2 for you, and it pulls them and brings them over. These are the second to last step and the last step. So we had a casualty and a, what was it? A casualty and a paralyzed team. So this one's the paralyzed team. Oops. And these guys are all pinned. Whew. So that was pretty rough right there. Gonna get worse before it gets better, I think. Wow. All right. So now we're down here. And we got 5 again. That is a +2. So we're basically -2s again. 5 -2s. The CO is hit. And the CO is paralyzed. Ironically, a green would have been better. So the CO is now a lat. Paralyzed. That hurts. All right. -2. Pinned. All right. Well, that's my second platoon. My green guy. -2. Pinned. All right. -2. Pinned. Well, and then -2. Pinned. Oh my God, I only lost the CO in that whole thing. Well, I can't really complain. Yeah, but we got to make the XO. It's now going to become the CO. So the XO is up here in a fire team. Yeah, got to be the XO. All right. And let me do this. The CO was here. So he is now holding onto a whole bunch of assets. And then the third platoon is also, all of those are going to be, all those skills are gone. You know, that's such a great question. Are they gone? Or are they platoon skills? I got to look that up. But I do know that this guy has got those assets. All right. Oof. Rough landing. Man, that could have been worse. Did lose 2 leadership. All right. So that's the combat effects. We're going to clean it up. And we are on to phase 2. So, phase 2. We do not have an HQ event. We do not have a CO. So we go straight to the initiative segment. So we've got to go to the platoon initiative. So right now, 3rd platoon has nothing, and the CO, nothing. So 1st platoon, he is veteran. So he gets 3. So he's got 7 total. This is the 1st platoon right here. Doesn't have an auto spot. Well, I think the first thing he's going to try to do is spot this guy. So I mean, he's a veteran. He can just try to do it. So that is going to be +1 for veteran, -1 because he's undercover, but then +1 because he's an A. So it's ultimately a +1. What are these guys? Are they green or veteran? Oh, they're veteran. So that's a -1 because they're veteran. So effectively, it's drawing 2. So 1, 2. So we spotted him, meaning we open fire. They open fire, and they open fire. I probably should not have started with, well, maybe that's okay. So we've got a volume of fire on this guy, which is going to be automatic weapons, and we do have a crossfire on this guy. That was 1. It's going to tell this guy to pull off a lat. That's 2. Make it an assault team. I tell him to move up here. No. Yes. Yes. So that was 1, 2, 3. I'm going to tell him to look for cover. So he's drawing 3. 1, 2, 3. He found cover. That is a small building, I'm almost sure. Yeah, light building, I mean. But he found a light building, which is awesome. Okay. So that was 1 the spot, 2, 3, 4. He is going to tell the artillery to attempt to lay down artillery on that guy. Oops, we spotted him. Oh! Undo. That was not the spotted marker. Let me make sure I got... Yep, okay. That's potential contact. So we are going to draw... This is the artillery FO is going to draw 3 for here. 1, 2, 3. All right. So we do have one. We've got the pre-registered, but we'll also put 1002 down. And this is -5, I believe. So he will no longer be firing when the turn happens. Meaning that guy is not going to be under any fire. So that was 5. I think I'm going to call it. So we had 7, we spent 5, so we got 2. So second platoon has 3. He is green, so -1 to this. So he gets 1. He's got 4 total. So the second platoon is down here. Yep. Why is, oh, that guy should be pinned. Cover. He's going to try to unpin himself, so he's going to rally, exhort. He failed. He's going to look for cover. Is he? He is going to look for cover. He's drawing 2. 1, 2. Oh, there's my 2 rallies. Jeez. Exhort. Okay, so he spent all of them and literally nothing good happened. So then the XO is here. And the XO is up there. So the XO is going to attempt to rally. So he is veteran. 1, 2, 3. So he did rally. Then he is going to attempt to rally again onto his. He did not. Then the first sergeant gets 2, and the first sergeant is up here. Well, this is a different. He is going to tell. Let's see. He's going to try to spot that guy. Shorts out. So this guy here is, they're veterans, so it's basically the same thing. It's basically, I've got a veteran here, so it's drawing 2. 1, 2. So he is spotted. Then he's going to tell the artillery to try to drop down. So 1, 2, 3. He failed. All right, so he's got none. General initiative, 2. All right. Well, the artillery is going to try to hit that guy. 1, 2, 3. 3. I'm going to try to rally my XO. One. Okay, so he rallied. So he's now flipped over. All right. So that is the end of that. Now, do they have an HQ event? They do not. We've got 4 places to check enemy activity. This one may not matter. Although we do have the ability to send RPGs. I just don't remember. I don't think they use them. Enemy. I don't remember if they get a, let's see. I seem to remember that these units will not fire like their RPG weapons. It's like the rifle grenades. Why do I seem to think they won't fire them unless it's at armor or vehicles, which could be us, which could be those things. I don't really see anything like that, so let's just continue. We got 4. And we got the 4th one, so it's right here. He's still unspotted. So they are a hasty defense. So this is a hasty defense. He is not under fire, has a valid target. Drew a 1, that is no action. So this guy is going to do nothing. Three, so number 2, so right here. Now, I think he can do a grenade, so let's just draw. He's a 1 through a 2. He's a 2. I think he can do a grenade, and I'm just going to have him, since he can take a shot, we're going to do the shot. So it's drawing 2, or no, 3, he's veteran, so 1, 2, 3, so it's a miss. So this is now gone. This is a grenade miss, which affects the whole card. And it's going to basically turn into, well, it's going to replace the crossfire. Yeah. Because this thing's going to flip on me. So he no longer has his RPG. Number 1, right here. So same thing. That is a 2. So, he can fire a grenade. 1, 2, 3. Another grenade miss. RPG is gone. By the way, all these guys, I will knock their ammo down to 4. This guy's going to be at a 4. Even though his is going to move, he'll be at a 4. He'll be at a 4. And that guy's done. And now here. So same thing, a 1. So he does nothing. His ammo's just going to drop down to a 4. All right, enemy activity complete. Capture, none. Retreat, none. Vehicles, all right. This is where they can take shots. So one at a time as we move these guys. We'll move this guy first. And first of all, we have to figure out. So on the vehicle, the first thing that happens is I'm trying to, I think they get an RPG shot at me. I think. Do they immediately? Let's go take a quick peek here. Vehicles. Unlike other vehicles, they're vulnerable to ATV after landing, resolving volume fire, then resolve action. Before unloading, resolve volume of fire on the card again when it departs. But that's just volume of fire. We don't get reaction fire at this one. So, because these guys are taking off. So the reaction fire is going to basically be, these are UH1s. So they are a +0 defensive value. And then the card is a 2. So it's defensive value of the unit plus the card, that's a +2. He's not moving yet. This is automatic, so it's +4. Basically +4s at each of these guys. So that guy, +4, AT of 1, that's a 5. which is basically he aborts undamaged. I don't think much of it matters unless he turns into a wreck. And so I don't even think that's the next one makes it. The next one makes it. Oops. There were only 3. This one has no volume of fire. And then this guy got the 6. Well, that was nothing. 3 is nothing. And the 0 is 4. Now 4 is aborted too. So they really couldn't do anything. So these guys are now all in the outbound, and then they'll go to the pickup zone. So that's the end of that, barring an ammo resupply. Fire mission update. So we are going to flip that, and then this guy's fire comes back. So effectively, the crossfire goes away. This has got automatic fire that is now kind of firing on this card. Oops. And I'm just going to remove it because this guy will stop firing at the end of this turn. That's the only fire mission update. Potential contact, we do have one. C, that's actually awesome. So we're engaged. So C is 2 cards. So 1, 2, nothing. That's awesome. All right. Pinned recovery. I don't think we have any pinned recovery. So now we have a lot of figuring stuff out again. But this is a +2, -2. So he's a 0. Pinned. All right. And then we have a bunch of +1s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 +1s. +1, pinned. So this guy here is hit. Ugh, of course he is. Probably paralyzed and a litter team. Yep. God dang. Ugh. So paralyzed. And pulling the lat. Going to pull the 2 of them. That one's a litter team. All right. +1. Pinned. This guy's hit. Well, he's already paralyzed. So he's green. So he's now a casualty. And then this guy, +1, is a miss. So he is not even any. All right. Here. +2, +3, and then -3. So this is effectively a 0s, 5 zeros. Pinned, pinned, pinned. So pin, 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 and then this one is hit. Again. Okay, that could have been worse. He's lined, so we got a fire team. Automatically pulls out the correct one, which is awesome now. And then another 0. Another hit. What is this guy? Ugh. Man. One paralyzed. Whew. All right. Taking a beating. Their turn. +2, +3, and then -6. So it's a -3. So he is hit. Litter team. No, yeah, litter team for a veteran. Yep. So Full of that. And they are all pinned now. All right. So that is that. Now we got to use ammo. So 1W1 and 2W1 used ammo. 1W1 and 2W1 used ammo. One W3 used ammo. 2W3. So that would tell me that 2W1 used ammo. Oh, no, 1W2. Oh, I already got 1W2. No, I didn't. There's 1W2. All right. So that's my ammo usage. And that is it. So we're through 2 turns. I'm going to clean up. We've used ammo for everybody. And we are on to turn 3. A bit of a bloody mess so far. We've cleared 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. We need 10. So, oops, one more thing before we save this. These are now revealed. And I want to make sure, yeah, those are revealed. Can't see to there. I think that's it. Yep, can't see these cards yet. So that is what we can see. Like the good cover. So maybe, well, we'll see. Got some cards over here we can explore. We got a couple of good cards here. Would love to get up on that one. So with that, we are going to save this game, stop this video. Listen, I appreciate you watching. This is Mission 7 Vietnam, Mission 7A, hot landing, which definitely was hot. I hope you're enjoying. If you have suggestions on how I can do this better, how I can play better, things you'd like to see me do, things you would like to see me stop, let me know. But I really appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe, tell your friends, and I will catch you on the next video when we continue Mission 7A of Vietnam.